Hey planner friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning from the 3rd to the 9th of February in my Archer and Olive notebook, and I'm using this super cute off-duty kit from Plannerface. It's just really cozy and definitely fits the recovery week sort of vibe that I was having for this week. So I've got some extra boxes, and as you can see I've pulled out some of the stickers already for the week in my reusable sticker album, and then I have my planning notes in front of me. So you might notice that I don't have one line drawn in this week. I'm going to try something a little bit different with my sidebar because I don't have a toolbox for the week, so I'm going to see how things fit in without a toolbox. And also I'm going to try colour blocking this week because I haven't colour blocked in this planner or this journal since I moved to this new layout. So we're going to get cracking with the sidebar. And my sidebar is going to be the dark pink colour, so I will use this page flag and my February script from Plannerface, and then I'm not entirely sure that I want to use this as a double box. I might just use the wine in the sidebar. But first I need to remember to add in my focus for the week. So because I've got this extra space at the bottom, I am starting from the top down, which I don't tend to do in my sidebar because I find it easier to space from the bottom up, but we will see how we go. So yeah, instead of using this as a double box, I'm going to, I think, use this in my sidebar. Like so, and then maybe a glitter header. I'm also I'm thinking about not using the Monday to Sunday box this week. I know I mentioned it in the past couple of weeks. I want to use this rest day box on Monday, so I think maybe we'll use the scene. Just switch out. I feel like I want my habit tracker to be a little bit higher up, so we'll go habit tracker and then the box. Okay, and then that glitter header. And then I don't think I have space for a whole nother box here, but I'm going to just grab this one. Okay, and then trim off the bottom. So I probably want it to be about there. Okay, I like how this sidebar is turning out, so I'm going to commit to it and just draw in the rest of my layout. Okay, well, it's done now, so if I don't like it, I can just change it for next week. Next I'll go in with my date covers, and I totally forgot to actually pull out my dates. So I'm going to do something that I've seen Beth Plans doing recently and put my date dots down on my date covers before I put them in my planner. If I thought about this earlier in the week, I might have done it, like pre-dated them before doing it on camera. And 9. Okay, and then we can put in my date covers. I'm really glad that the day or the week that I've decided to try some colour blocking, I have date covers that aren't really one of the colours in the kit, because they're just this cute like pattern, but they're mostly white. I feel like it won't look weird having like one colour on every day on a colour blocking spread. I'm not entirely sure how colour blocking is going to turn out in this layout. I think it should be okay because it's still like chunks of colour. I think I'm probably more concerned about running out of stickers because I've just got a regular mini kit. However, these colours are pretty standard for planner kits, so I feel like they will be in everything. Okay. I've made a note for myself on my planning notes about what colour each day is. So that should also hopefully keep this fairly simple. She says. You never know, I might absolutely have to eat my words later on in the setup, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. Okay, light pink. And light pink on Saturday. And then light purple is on Wednesday and Sunday. That's super wonky, but then so's the date cover, so I'm not sure it's going to look any less wonky. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now we can let's do the bottom washi before I worry about full boxes. So just line that up. And then I should have a lot more washi left over from the left hand side. Just line that up. Okay, I don't hate having that like short bit of washi there. So now we can go back to full boxes. So as I said, on Monday I want to use this rest day one. I think I'm going to use that at the bottom because I kind of had it wasn't a busy start to the day, but I did more things in the morning than in the afternoon. And then the second half of the week, I've used this deco on, I've pulled out this deco of this like candle for Sunday, so I probably won't use that one. We'll just go this pink, this one's got more pink in it, so we will use that for Saturday. And then this one has more purple in it, so I will use that for Sunday. Okay, so with not using the Monday to Sunday box in the sidebar, I've actually used up way more of the full boxes in this kit, which I really like. I haven't been using as many full boxes in this planner as I did for my previous ones, so I was kind of missing them a little bit. I'm just going to remember to pop in my weekend banner, and then we can get into the plans for the week. Okay, so on Monday I had a really chill day, like really nice easy start to the week. I started with memory planning for the week before, as I'd been out all of the previous Sunday. So I'll mark that in with a quarter box, and then I edited that video, which I will mark in with this one. While I was editing, I was also watching some YouTube, so I will mark that in. Friday I'm in the office, so I can use the patterned quarter box to mark in watching some YouTube. And then I was playing Sims 2 Legacy for quite a lot of this day. So it came out on the Friday before, and I was busy on the weekend, so I didn't really play much until this Monday, and then I played some Baldur's Gate with Becca in the evening. I might have to fix my sizing a little bit here. When I put in that, I was just exhausted. I'd had a really busy day the day before, and okay, that fits okay. I'm happy with that. So for my memory planning, I'm using the planner doodle from the kit. For doing my editing, I'm using the laptop doodle from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface. For my YouTube binge, I'm just using a bit of deco from the kit. For playing Sims Legacy, I got these adorable squidge stickers from Stick With The Plan Co, and they arrived this week. Like, I think I got my Happy Mail on Friday, and I've been waiting, hoping that they would arrive this week in time for playing Sims Legacy. I'm using these dice to mark in playing some Baldur's Gate with Becca, and then I just have this Lottie with 0 battery left for the evening, being exhausted. Okay, that was pretty painless. However, I do have barely any purple stickers to use for Friday, so I probably will have to go into my stash. Moving on to Tuesday, we can start with a light pink, and I started off this day by working from home, and then I did my training session after work. So this week for training, I just had very easy recovery sessions after, to kind of give all my muscles a little break after all of the training I've been doing recently. I then did some, oh, I think that's dark pink. Okay, that can come up. I will use that one on Thursday. And I'm just gonna look through my many pages of stickers. Okay, this one seems like a pretty good fit. So I use this event label from my stash to mark in my training after work, and then a little thing to mark in doing some errands, which I kind of did beforehand. One of them was my lifting journal, which I did fill in while I was in my lunch, while I was having my lunch, and I put laundry on while I was working. That evening I then played some Baldur's Gate with Becca. It's again going to be like a running theme of this week that we just did some gaming. And then I'm going to use the other little thing to mark in having an early night, because I had to go back into the office the next day after my long weekend. So for working from home, I have this Papershire Vanilla, and then for training I have a dumbbell doodle from Plannerface and a custom snatch script. For doing the laundry and stuff, I have the laundry doodle from the kit. Actually, I think that one's from my stash because the one from the kit was purple. And then for gaming, I have another Vanilla Gaming. And then for the early night, I have a pillow doodle from the kit. For the doodles, because I've had to pull in some from like my stash, I've tried to keep the purple ones on the purple days, but they're not necessarily like the light purple and the dark purple. But I think it will still look cute. On Wednesday, I was back in the office, so I'm going to use a third box for that. I've got a pencil line that I need to erase that's kind of throwing me off there a little bit, but I think that's straight. I then had some errands to mark. This was just getting petrol and watering the plants, so I will mark that in with a little thing. I then, well, my video for the week before went live, so I'll mark that in with this one. And then I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate with Becca. Actually, I think I'm going to mark these both on a half box, because it's both gaming, but I played some Baldur's Gate with Becca, and then she was going out, so I played some Sims Legacy. So for being back in the office, I'm using this tired vanilla. For my errands, I'm using this car doodle because the main errand I did was getting petrol. For my upload, I'm just using a bit of deco from the kit, which is this sweater that kind of matches the vibe, and then an upload script from Plannerface. And then I've got a computer doodle from Papershire and a squidge from Stick with the Plan Co. for my gaming in the evening. Okay, so far so good. It looks colour blocked. I think the second half is going to look more colour blocked because you'll obviously have like a whole dark pink Thursday, but I'm really not going to use that many dark pink stickers. So hopefully I have enough left for Saturday and Sunday. The dark purple Friday I think is going to be a little bit dodgy, but we'll find out when we get there. So Thursday I started off by working from home. And then during the day when we took Reggie on a walk, we just went on our like normal walk, but there were some goats that I really wasn't expecting. I think someone's got like goats on like a little bit of land near like this car park which is on our normal walk route, but we'd never noticed these goats before, and we could just hear them like baaing, like making goat noises. So that was just unexpected. So I thought I'd mark it in my planner. After work, I did my training as usual. And then in the evening, played some, you guessed it, Baldur's Gate with Becca. And then last thing I want to mark is I was kind of in my feelings. I think the post-comp slump had really like got to me at this point. I'm going to fix the sizing of that because that is atrocious. But I have quite a big sticker to mark in that I was in my feelings, so we need the space. I hope that like by the end of, or like maybe in a month or two, I'm used to the sizing, or like how I'm sizing things in this planner, and like my spacing and how, like estimating how much space things take up. But at the moment, things are just going to get a bit squished. So to mark working from home, I have another Papershire vanilla. To mark my errands, no, I just completely wasn't putting errands in. Okay, well, oh, I didn't pick out anything to mark the goats. I don't really know what you could put in to mark goats, so I'm just going to go with a sock from the deco sheet. That says goats, doesn't it? Oh, I think I was going to try and find like a character sticker, see if I had a goat like a character, but I don't, so it's a sock. A dumbbell doodle and a custom script from Plannerface to mark in my clean session, a vanilla to mark in my Baldur's Gating with Becca, and then the ice cream deco from the kit and an in my feel script from Plannerface to mark in that I was feeling kind of crappy that day. Okay, moving on to Friday. This is the day where I'm probably going to run out of dark purple things, but hopefully I've got enough stuff in my stash. I'm using a patterned third box to mark in work first thing, and then after work I did some errands. I did most of them. I think my partner did one of them for me. I'm then going to mark in my Happy Mail using the skinnier little thing. And then, oh, it would be handy if one of these boxes was dark purple, but we're going to go into the stash again. Thankfully, I have an extensive amount of purple stickers, but none of them are the same purple. These are close. Okay, I might put that one in. I think it's going to have to be this one that I pulled out. It's not exactly the same purple, but I think you won't really notice the difference. Or at least it won't stand out too badly once everything's written in. And then I'm going to use this event label to round off that day. We will play around with the spacing a smidge. So to make it look less weird, I might take out this little thing and put in a little thing from that other colour. Will this look weird though? If I put this one here. Oh, it's the wrong way around now. That one there. Okay, I think it looks all right. So for work this day, we had like multiple power cuts at work this day, and we ended up having a meeting where I was just hotspotting off my phone to have the person who was working from home in the meeting, and we were just sat with the emergency lighting on trying to finish our meeting. So I've used this, I think it's supposed to be like a working late vanilla, but the fact that we were working in the dark kind of, it makes sense in my head anyway. For my errands, I'm using the coffee cup doodle from the kit, even though I don't drink coffee. And for the Happy Mail, I am putting in an envelope, and then I have a Happy Mail script from Plannerface, which I think all my Happy Mail scripts are like from monthly kits. I've got a Lottie gaming, although I don't game with a controller, to mark in gaming. And then I was just gonna put the wine doodle from the kit in. I think that's fine. Yeah, to mark in just having some drinks at home. Okay, moving on to Saturday. I'm gonna use a square box for one thing. I didn't do too much on Saturday. So this is gonna have quite a few big boxes on. I'm gonna use the third box from the kit to mark in that I started off the day by playing some of the Sims 4 Blast from the Past challenge that's out at the moment. So it's part of the like 25th anniversary for the Sims. And obviously, if you've been on my channel for a while and watched some of my old videos, you know that I used to play exclusively The Sims until I discovered Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate just happened to come out at the exact time that I broke my arm, so I had time to get obsessed with it because everything else in my life ground to a halt. I then went to team training, so I'm marking that in. At team training, I had really good chats with my coach about my next block of training. And we also, I'm going to use this to mark in, we talked about me possibly doing my level 1 and 2 coaching so that I can go help her with big competitions. So that's super exciting. Then I'm going to use a half box to mark in gaming with Becca. And I need to find something else to mark in the evening. We just had some drinks at home. Or should I mark in we had pizza? I might mark in that we had pizza. Is this one a good match? Yeah. Okay, so just peel the weekend banner up slightly and pop this one underneath. Okay, so I will need to get a sticker out for pizza, but I'm going to start off with Squidge playing The Sims, and then a vanilla weightlifting to mark in team training, and that's a custom script from Plannerface. I got a bit of deco to mark in chats about my new program, and then the book doodle to mark out talking about my level 1 coaching. I then have another vanilla to mark in gaming with Becca, and then I was just going to mark in gaming and drinks with a shoe, like slipper deco from the kit, but I'm going to grab a pizza icon. Okay, so I think this is left over from a Plannerface monthly, but it like fits the vibe of the kit much better than any of the other pizza stickers I have, so I'll mark pizza in with that. Okay, moving on to Sunday, which is the day I am filming, and as usual I've started off on Sunday with my nice little Sunday reset, and then I did 2 hours of overtime. So overtime is now kind of bank staff situation, but I have overtime scripts, so I'm going to continue to call it overtime. I'm then here doing my memory planning, so I will mark that in, and I think once I've done this we're going to go to the pub for a drink just to kind of get out of the house. because it's fairly dry today, and we'll take Reggie, and he loves the pub. And also, like, getting him to go in the car fairly regularly means it's less of a drama when we have to take him somewhere. I'll just move my spacing around a smidge. Oh, I'm running low on things. I'm going to use this for gaming this evening, and okay. Okay, so this will be, no, left, right. So the deco will be on this side. Okay, cool. So pop that in, and then there's Reggie hair stuck under it. Oh my god. That's not really going to fill the gap. I was going to put editing and gaming this evening, but I don't think that will fit. So I'll probably leave off editing, and I'm just going to put in that this evening I'm going to have an everything shower before I have to go back to work tomorrow. So to mark in my Sunday reset, I've got the, I was about to say vacuum doodle from the kit because I always use the vacuum doodle on Sundays, but it's the like cleaning doodle. Then I have this vanilla clocking in to mark in my overtime, and an overtime script which is a custom from Plannerface. Then marking in memory planning, I have a doodle. I think this is left over from a different kit because this one matches the colours a lot better. And then to mark in the pub, I was just going to use this wine doodle, but because I'm not marking in editing, I also have this bit of deco that I pulled out for editing, so I'll pop that in. And then for gaming, I have Lottie. It's a bit brightly coloured for this spread, but I'll get over it. And then I'm going to finish off with the bathtub doodle from the kit. So my first attempt at colour blocking in this journal, and I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. I've had to pull in a couple stickers in places, but I don't think you can tell too much that they're the wrong colour. These purple ones do stand out a smidge, but I think once I've written everything in, I will get over it. So I'm going to go do that now, and I'll be back in a second. So here is the spread all filled out, and as I said, I don't think you can tell that there's a couple stickers that aren't exactly the right colours for the days they're on. I'm really happy with colour blocking. I really enjoyed it in my old planner, and I was a little bit worried about my new layout that it wouldn't really work, but it does, and I love how it's turned out. So that is everything for this video. If you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!